Welcome back to Good Day State Line. Our pets are so important to us and we want to keep them healthy, including their teeth and their mouths. Merrick Pet Care lead veterinarian Dr. RuthAnn Lobos is here tonight. We're going to talk about some tips to keep our pets healthy. Hello.
Hi there. I'm excited to share some dental health tips with your viewers.
Yeah, I love this so much because it's probably not too difficult. I bet you have some really great ideas and products that can help us keep these pets healthy because they're not going to do it themselves.
No, I don't think we've quite taught them that. They do a lot of tricks, and it can seem very intimidating, right? To think about trying to brush your pet's teeth as often as we brush our teeth. But here's the really good news. We have so many tools at our disposal in the pet world that it makes it quite easy. So one of the things, that first, of course, comes to mind is brushing our pet's teeth. And we have a lot of different shapes and sizes of toothbrushes that can be specific for your pet's size of their mouth and their age and all of that, as well as pet-specific toothpaste that comes in great flavors like peanut butter and chicken. And then certainly some of the household favorites here, I've got 3 dogs of my own, are what we call functional treats. So treats that clean their teeth, freshen their breath, and it's something that about 90% of pet parents in the United States already do, is give treats. So one of the household favorites is Merrick Fresh Kisses because, again, it's made with all natural ingredients like spearmint, so it gives them that minty freshness. And it's a great way to have some fun with our pets at the same time.
So should we be treating all of our pets the same with these treats, or should we check to see if there's some dental problems happening first before we decide what to do?
Yeah, great call out. So certainly, you want to have your pet visit a veterinarian like me at least once a year. And part of that exam is actually going to be what we call flipping the lip. So we look under their lips and look at their teeth and their gums to make sure that they look nice and healthy. Or if we, come across something that doesn't look quite right, we can develop a plan to get them to a healthy mouth as soon as possible. And sometimes, pet parents don't necessarily recognize signs of dental disease. So one of those, can be some facial swelling. So our pets' teeth are a lot like icebergs, where the majority of the tooth is actually below the gum line. So having, some facial swelling along can indicate that maybe there's a tooth root abscess, or even excessive drooling or dropping their kibble when they're eating can all be signs that there's something going on in their pet's mouth that a vet needs to check out.
So what tips do you have to make sure that we're maintaining our oral health for our pets?
Yeah, so brushing their teeth at least twice a week. It takes about 3 or 4 days for plaque to turn to tartar, and tartar is what really causes a lot of problems in their mouth. So if you can get it in, on a Monday and a Friday, that would be great. It would set your pet up for some really successful oral hygiene, as well as those functional treats. And definitely, I can't emphasize this enough, is regular checkups with your veterinarians, again, to make sure that their mouth is staying as healthy as possible.
Well, thank you so much for all these tips tonight, Dr. Lobos.
Thank you so much.
We'll be right back with more Good Day State Line.